Kia ora Capricorn, and welcome to the channel Tarot by Amber Sun, ko Amber Tuku Ingoa. I'm going to be doing your general tarot reading for the month of February 2023. These are general, they won't resonate with all. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the reading. I have already pulled your cards. I did start your reading and then it got cut off because I ran out of battery. So I'm starting again, and I'm not gonna, that's why I'm not shuffling. So yeah, let's get into your reading, and I will pull some oracle cards to finish it off. So we have the 8 of Coins, King of Swords, 9 of Swords, Ace of Cups, King of Wands, Star, 6 of Wands, Judgment, Devil, Hermit, 6 of Wands. Is it 6 of Wands? Sorry, 5 of Wands, Knight of Cups. So as I was doing your reading, I channeled the song The Scientist from Coldplay. That may have some meaning for you if you want to check that song out. Initially, I thought this may be completely work focused, but I realized that it's more, if you look at the lyrics to the song, there's a couple of lines in it where it says, I was just guessing numbers and figures, pulling the puzzles apart. And that's what these two cards here represent for me. Getting caught up in details, and the numbers and the figures and the mental headspace of the scientist. And this is all very well, but in your reading for February, I think this has become more of a distraction, or a focus that has become, for you Capricorn, overwhelming in the thoughts. 9 of Swords is anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, confusion, illusion, delusion. And so in this storyline, this is where it becomes the scientific mind, and the details become more of a hindrance rather than a help. And I know with Capricorns, you like to very much so work focused, and can really dive deep into the processes of what it is you do for work or career or a project. So basically this, because we have the Ace of Cups here with the Judgment, there needs to be a focus on pulling away from the details, from the scientific mind, from the work, from the career, because I feel like it's becoming more of an escape from reality, or an escape from what really, basically unconditional love, right? Source love, because at the end of the day, that's what really matters. It's not always about what's in our heads. Because I feel, Capricorn, you feel as if there's something missing. There's some kind of empty space that isn't fulfilled. And I feel like that's the Ace of Cups that you're really searching for here. That self-love, that love from the divine, that unconditional love, which is source and the star, right? So there's this realization with the Judgment card here, a new life, a reawakening. When the phoenix rises, it puts a lot of things to the past. It makes peace with the past, with the old version of self, and that old version that was kind of stuck in their head, not being fulfilled on the inside, which is comes from self-love. This isn't love from anybody else. This is the love you have from yourself, and that fills the void that we can get caught up getting distracted in the numbers and figures. And so what I was mentioning with Capricorns is they have an amazing strength, an amazing energy of perseverance. They don't give up. They keep going. They overcome obstacles and challenges that most people won't be able to handle. But it's when we direct our energy, and that amazing quality, that amazing strength, sometimes it can get lost in a loop, and the energy gets stuck, so focused on the details, so focused on the numbers and figures. In the song The Scientist, the lyrics, I was just guessing numbers and figures, pulling the puzzles apart. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. Oh, take me back to the start. And the start is where love resides. The start is the beginning, you know, because this is the Ace of Cups. It's the beginning of love. It's a new beginning, but it's also unconditional. It was always there. It was just that we choose to focus on achievements and success on the outside, of gaining the glory, gaining the success, gaining the position, gaining the status, so that on the outside world we look great. But there's something here for Capricorn that is unfulfilling, or has been, and it shows because the Nine of Swords is here, where we're so stuck in our heads that we become so focused on our work, on the details, on the calculations, that we become our own monster, our own nightmare. And so for some of you, this could be about going back to the start of a connection. This could be going back to the start of where it is you were fulfilled at some point. You started to lose track. And when I was talking about Capricorn, you have such an amazing perseverance and determination that you can choose to use that. Are you using your energy, that beautiful energy, towards doing the same thing, going so much further down the rabbit hole of details and the calculations in your head? Or in order to achieve an outside status that looks good on the outside but on the inside is not fulfilling? Or are you using that beautiful strength of perseverance towards finding wholeness, going back to the start of where self-love, of source, fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, of healing, of inspiration, of being inspired, of being passionate again about, real fulfillment? And that's what you'll be doing in February, is having these deeper thoughts and trying and understanding that what is fulfilling, what is truly fulfilling for you, is not something that is stuck in the head. It is not in the details. Because unconditional love, love for self, it just is. But we choose whether or not we want to strive for it. You know, change your perspective to striving for this inner fulfillment. And that's what the awakening of the Judgment card is. It's the Phoenix rising. It's the chance for a new beginning. It's the chance to rise again, as to put the past to rest, to forgive the past. And that's the beauty of this, right? Because it's healing. The Star card is healing. It is inspiration. It is those cups, those jugs of knowledge, is source light, going back to the start. And I think that's what you want to do. You want to go back to the start, where it was, where you were more fulfilled and whole. But we can't go back, we have to go forward. And in going forward, we go through a judgment, an awakening. And that's coming in February, and I think it's so beautiful. Introspection, the hermit takes time in solitude, and realizes that everything he needs is within himself, and the light that he was striving for, pushing in his career, pushing the numbers, pushing the figures, the true light was always within. And the attachment with the devil, this is Capricorn energy, the attachment to money, to work, to finances, to being in our head all the time, created, like I said, that monster, which is an illusion of the devil. Because you're not stuck in the cage. The door is open and you can step out any time. And this is what happens when you step out of the attachment to pushing for success that is unfulfilling. Yes, it feels good and it looks good, but now I see you not being completely fulfilled and wanting to go back to something more simple, wanting to go back to self-love, to source, to that emotional fulfillment. And then Five of Wands is competition, getting stuck in the rat race, getting stuck in the absorbed in details, in the logical processes of thinking of what will be successful. And there's a lot of energy being wasted here. A lot of energy. All the energy it takes for these 5 people to swing their 5 wands around, that's a lot of energy. And I know Capricorns have deep wells, deep reserves of energy. And is it being directed in the right place? Is it too much focus on the craft, on getting that skill set perfected? This is a waste of energy. You've been wasting your energy somewhere in your head. And it's time to go back to a reawakening of emotional fulfillment, which is self-love. Yes, the victory is great, but it's not great if it's only on the outside. If you're truly fulfilled on the inside, you're going to feel inspired and you're going to feel like passionate about something again. And I think that's what Capricorn, it's finding that passion and that inspiration and that deep sense of like emotional fulfillment, that awakening where every single cell in your body is just tingling because you feel so inspired to do something, you know. This is cold energy because it's just head stuff. This is mental stuff. And then it gets distorted because we're focusing way too much on the details. And then the Nine of Cups, yeah, taking action on your feeling again. So getting in touch with your feelings in February. Getting in touch with what moves you on an emotional level, on a feeling level, you know? I love it. Yeah, I love it, Capricorn. I'm not going to... or am I going to? What are we on? 15 minutes. Okay, tell me more about the Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here for Capricorn in February? You got the Three of Wands. Love it. There's the inspiration of the Star card. You want to be inspired. You want to have a goal that isn't... See, this is in his face, right? The Pentacle. It's so close to his face, like he's so embedded in the details of this coin. But this star is far away from the crow. So it's like the unconditional love, what you're searching for, what you want to go back to, is having this faith, this inspired goal, this inspired destination of the star, which is far away. You want to plan and work towards something that is, going to set you on fire. That's going to be emotionally draw you. It's like a wish. You want to be ambitious again, but not stuck in the details. You want a bigger goal. You want to start planning for something that's bigger, brighter, more of a challenge for you. And that's what the Ace of Cups is representing. And you've got all the determination to fight for it, to go towards it, to take action. Look at these knights. They are ready to rock. And that's you, Capricorn. But you're wasting your energy on stuff that you're already... You know this already. This is a man who is a skilled craftsman in his field. You know everything you need to know in this career, in this project, in this job, relationship. Apply it as you will. You've done this 1,000 times, but it's becoming wasted energy. And now you want fulfillment, a new beginning that's going to emotionally and passionately and instinctively drive you. You want a challenge, and the challenge is the star, and you want to start planning and heading towards it, taking action towards it, because you know it's going to be more fulfilling for you on an emotional level than the outward success that you have from being a skilled craftsman in your current position. I think it's beautiful. Let's get clarification. Do we need to clarify anything else? We can clarify the Judgment. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Why is Judgment here? Putting your past to rest. Perhaps you need to put your past career to rest and move towards a new career. Perhaps you need to go towards yourself. Yeah. Six of Pentacles on the Judgment. Again, see this crow here? It looks like he's rising like the phoenix up from the ashes. He's rising with those Libra scales. You want equal balance. You want equal give and take. You want the scales of justice to be balanced out. You want your pentacles to be in a row. You want your pentacles to be balanced. You want to strive for something that means more than just a little pentacle that you've been working so hard on diligently, that you're a master you're a master at. You want to go for something bigger. You want to go for these 6 coins, and they balance out. They bring justice with the judgment. Yeah, you want something higher, something bigger, something more ambitious. You're more ambitious in February. Having a reawakening here. I love it, Capricorn. I'm going to get some oracle cards to finish out your reading. Earth Magic Oracle cards, Capricorn, February. February Oracle messages for Capricorn. Ooh, had a few pop out already. Okay, I'll take those 3. So we have Vision Quest Desert. Yeah. This gives me Capricorn energy, you know, like the desert, the dryness, the harshness of a desert environment. Capricorns can withstand, and actually they thrive in harsh, dry environments where they have to really learn to survive. I'm just thinking of goats, how they can climb these mountains, these cliffs, and they're probably, they kind of, I don't know what they do, but they somehow make it up these really steep mountains and cliffs, and they stick to the cliff, right? They don't give up. And where everyone else around them kind of thinks, wouldn't even give it a go, or wouldn't even try, the Capricorn perseveres, and they thrive in this environment. Not everyone can thrive in the desert, but the Capricorn can. And so this vision quest is for you to open up your vision on where can you put your energy, that beautiful perseverance, and where can you direct it on a broader, wider scale. How ambitious can you get? Radiance, the sun, because it's going to open up your world and bring more light and warmth and joy and happiness and that fulfillment that you're searching for. Stillness, lake, yeah. You want peace. You want to be comfortable in an environment that is calm, and there's a depth to you that deserves that peace, that stillness. I feel like this Capricorn collective, you know, you're searching for something and finding it and directing your energy in the same places. And I just feel like you're trying to find, you know, the stillness within, so that you don't have to try and push to be the best, to strive more and more towards, you know, something that is not ultimately bringing you happiness. And then we have breath, forest, yeah. Again, that open expansion of peace, but you just want to take a breath without striving for something that is not fulfilling. So Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed this and we're able to take something from it. You are my last sign for this month. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you at the next reading. Ka kite anō.